gonna be starting out on the T side here, but Basement Boys, they start off on the CT side. Eternal Fire did really well on the terrorist side when they played on the Dust 2 here. It's gonna be now on them, on Ancient, how well they do. It's Basement Boys map pick. Versus 3 situation. Full Bandana is going to be able to get that kill. Full Bandana. Immer has been able to afford a AK-47 for himself. It's going to go forward with it. Not going to be able to get much. But M-Star has found his way inside the side. Going to get up that M4 from the ground. And now completely surrounded by enemies. The C4 is planted. But can they defend it out? As Ersin comes in from behind with the MP9. Ersin is going to find Luxon. M-Star is going to get a headshot onto Ersin there. C4 get planted. Who started the round for M-Star. And get their very first round at the very beginning. Levantino is going to be able to get that kill here, but not going to be able to survive for too long. Eternal Fire only lose one member. Bambosh goes down to the... Go forward towards the mid here. CTs, they tried to be aggressive this time, but the flashes are there. M-Star fully blinded. He's gonna take one before he goes out. But the A side is completely opened up for Eternal Fire. They go inside. They take the opening. Ersin goes forward just to get himself killed. Resi picks up that kill. Basement Boys again have to...
Dostlarım merhaba. CSGO skins'te 2 tane çekilişimiz vardı. 50 dolarlık ve 250 dolarlık. Bu 50 dolarlık skin çekilişimiz sonuçlanmış. Daos MDFK diye birine çıkmış. Çekilişin sonuçlanması da ortalama 25-26 gün sürdü. 13 kişi katılmış. Şu anda da aktif olarak bir çekilişimiz daha var. Bıçak çekilişi 251 dolarlık. Açıklamadaki linkten 3 dolar yükleyerek buna da katılabilirsiniz. İsterseniz envanterinizle, isterseniz kredi kartıyla ya da kriptoyla ödeme yapabilirsiniz. Ve şu promosyon kodunu kullanmayı unutmayın. Hoşça kalın. Bay bay.
Levantino tries to peek in a little bit. He's gonna have to get back. It looks like M-Star has found his way inside. He's become a flank very early on in the series and be able to get that shot, get that kill secured. Gonna get the C4 planted. Trouble's gonna be able to get that shot onto Amr. Has to get back. Cheresi gonna be able to get a kill there onto one. He gets back slowly. Trouble's gonna be able to get that one. Luxon gets one more. Basement Boy is able to secure. Bambosh picks that kill onto Luxon. There makes it into a 5 versus 2. This time, Eternal Fire are going to be completely denied of. They won't be able to win any duels. The Basement Boys are getting a... Ersin is going to be able to get that kill onto M-Star. There he goes, opens up full bandana, and Ersin's gonna be able to get a double kill there. All of a sudden, it's a massacre down in the mid there. Levantino and Full Bandana shut everybody down. It's all down to Immer right now. Immer against 4. There's nothing much he can do. And he's covered up by smoke. He comes out of the smoke and he gives away his life. The battle of the giants once again. Could have found the timing there, but Full Bandana bounces back, gets the frag onto Immer there. Eternal Fire are not able to play the buddy system really well on this one. Full Bandana gonna get another one. He's gonna survive it out there. Levantino gets that kill there. 2 versus 4 situation now. Levantino. Trouble is there as well with the op. He's quite low. And they don't have proper weapons. Calyx with the deagle, but Trouble gets him out. M-Star is gonna find the opening frag there onto Levantino there, but going forward, just jumps on. Doesn't care on who is in there. Pull Bandana is gonna get another one. That's a 2-for-2 trade there, but it does bode in the side of Eternal Fighter. Clock's ticking for Basement Boys. They try to get inside. Leo's gonna be, or Calyx is gonna be able to get that one. Calyx already found double for himself. It's all down to Trouble. Trouble likes to play that angle, but now he has to get out. And the enemies will not come to him. He has to go to them. So he realizes where the enemies are. Doesn't scope in, and Calyx finds himself a triple. Gonna go forward there. Immer finding a beautiful triple. Immer is the god of dual Berettas there. Find 4K for himself. Immer looking for an ace. He's gonna be going forward. Immer, he does find an ace, and that is beautiful by Immer. I don't think it landed. Whoever used that smoke, it just went outside the map. Or never mind, actually, it did place on the right part. It's just the map is glitched. And see it wonderfully there. The smoke does cover the site. Barely, but does cover the site here. Immer is going to be able to get a kill there. They get the C4 planted somehow. The Tech 9s do a lot of damage. And Basement Boys are going to be able to shut down a lot of them. It's only Juresi. And Juresi has to slowly go in there. He doesn't know where the enemies are. Trouble's hiding behind the yellow crate. Juresi's not going to take the... They have to do it. Doing it is the hard part, not the weapons. If you can do it with anything. You can even do it with knives. Don't know who said that. Don't know how that's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. Pull Bandana's in trouble. It's gonna be able to get a double kill there. They lost the members on towards the A side over there. Gonna be a free plant until less, but they're going forward to get more kills there. Luxon's the only one alive, and Luxon, I think he's seen his body. Trouble. He knows, but he's gonna be taken out. P250 strikes back. Gets an M4 for himself. Drops the smoke. And he gets another one. Luxon stays alive for the time being. Can he get away with this weapon? And that is gonna be... to 5. They go forward there. Bambosh is going to be able to get that kill. Trouble finds another one. Basement Boys have found their way inside the site again. Caught in a bad timing there. Levantino died while jumping. M-Star picks a kill up for himself. They have the site. It's 1 against 3. Against the 3 of them, what can he do? He's gonna deal damage to both of them, but won't be able to find any kill. Eternal Fire, finally! It's gonna be quite easy for them to come back into the series here. Basement Boys don't have full buy on this one. Have to go back. Calyx is there, picking up a fight with double, triple. They get more. 4v3 situation. M-Star making the rotation. He's gonna be caught on the way. That's a bad molly. Burns his own kind. M-Star's making his way through though. And that bad molly is gonna disrupt the flow of Basement Boys. What did you do, Bambosh? He just got Pull Bandana killed. That is unfortunate, but I guess it's fine. It's totally fine, you know, you get him killed, but that's not a problem. But look at that, Luxon just through the smoke gonna be able to spray down. They go in a lineup and they go all taken down. It's all down to Trouble. Trouble. That's not going to be a good news for the side of Basement Boys. Go forward to get a kill there. Bambosh gets away with it. Doesn't get away with it actually. Never mind. He dies inside the smoke. Basement Boys. It's going to be another round going down for them, as they should not have buys on the next one if they lose this one out. They're gonna still try though, but Immer holding down the cheeky angle gets one headshot onto Trouble. It's only down to Full Bandana. Drop Immer down very low. Immer is gonna kill himself with the nade there. Full Bandana gonna go down this. Going, and it's gonna be a quick and easy round there. Eternal Fire burns everybody down. Basement Boys, as they are coming back into the series right now, 9 rounds, and this one more, and it's gonna be a comeback. Bambosh gets inside the side without checking any corners. Basement Boys, they have completely lost their momentum there, and this is getting heavy for them. Ursin's gonna be able to get a kill there. All of a sudden, the B site was their choice, but now it's the A side that's pressured right now. M-Star going forward. M-Star is gonna be able to win that fight. Beautiful peeking by M-Star. Three v 3 situation here. Levantino is going to get a headshot onto M-Star. Gets the second one. Basement Boys all of a sudden changing up the momentum of the round. This could be the match point. But Luxon is there to try and deny that off. He doesn't have a smoke, unfortunately. It's going to have to be a 1v2 without any proper guidance. And both of them take a peek together. And that's an angle. Looks like Levantino is gonna go inside, find a kill into Giresi. This could be the round that they're looking for. 3 versus 3, 0 versus 4 actually, sorry. Basement Boys, they have the side, and Trouble gets one more. It's gonna be a very hard retake against 4. Bambosh goes forward, Emmer. Quick scope, and a kill. There's way too many enemies here. Trouble gonna go forward. He's gonna go down, but he has the information. He's given the information away to the enemies there. Not gonna be able to find much. Levantino gets that kill, and Full Bandana from the corner. They're all heading towards that A main. And it's Luxon who's holding it down with the dual Berettas. Dual Beretta could be very useful there. M-Star drops down a huge flash there. Luxon's gonna be able to get double kill there. Leo, or Calix, gets another kill for himself. It's all down to Ursin and Trouble in a 2v5 situation. They're going to be able to go forward, but all goes down. Eternal Fire to find the first. Emmer going to be able to get that kill. M-Star is going to find another one. Turns into a 4 versus 2, 4 versus 1 situation. It's all down to Trouble. Made all the rotation. It looks like this is going to be a quick and easy round for Eternal Fire there. No hassle, no problems. Basement Boys can't get it any better than that. Immer looks like he's going to get out of smoke here. Becomes a smoke criminal, but the enemies are behind. He pulls out a pistol by mistake. Basement Boys now looking forward towards the side here. M-Star is going to be able to get that kill there. Eternal Fire. They're going to be able to get away with it for the time being. Bambosh is there just around the corner. The C4 gets planted. And Ursin and Giresi, they go forward. And the flash is there as well. Luxon is not going to be able to win that fight. Neither does Calix, and Full Bandana and Bambosh has the perfect. They still have by Immer. Has the perfect angle. Immer just misses out on that one. That's a big oopsie there from Immer. And they lost the sight. Immer didn't click the button. Sometimes you forget to click the mouse. Can't always be clicking it right. Smoke covers them down. Full Bandana and Bambosh gets a double kill there. Ersin gonna get another one. Jaretsi falls down. Immer has to find the value on that op. That op value is very, very important. Levantino is gonna be able to get a kill there. Onto M-Star. They head on over. Immer. He has to run away. He has messed up on that position before, and he's gonna mess it up again. Goes into the fire. Walks into the fire. Gets himself killed. Luxon's the only one holding down the site right now. As the enemies enter, Luxon's gonna be able to get one. Jaretsi taking that fight. He has to get out of there. The nade doesn't come or connected, but the fire is burning them. Ersin just getting them out of the rat hole there. Jaretsi is gonna go down, and he's still making the entry there. Gonna be able to find one more, but no backup from Basement Boys. You would expect them to enter from the A maze and attack, corner them from both corners. Bambosh is gonna be able to get that kill onto Leo. Luxon is gonna find that headshot onto Bambosh. And Luxon, he's gonna get the double kill there. Eternal Fire, bring it back. Make sure, don't make the same mistake like they did last time. Not pressuring from both corners. They had 3 person in the A mains and they just waited, and now they don't have none. Everybody is just now sticking up. They need to enter it together. Basement Boys, they enter one by one. They're going to be punished heavily by Eternal Fire. This time, they're going to be able to get the side, but they've already lost a significant amount of members. There's one more. 2 versus 2 situation now. It looks like they're on the move. They didn't even consider that side. Immer and Luxon is just around the corner. Immer is there, and Immer just has his presence, and that's enough for Trouble to be Trouble that he doesn't get to the C4 plan. And look at Immer. They have to play all in. Trouble's gonna be able to get a double kill there. Trouble finds another one. Basement Boys are all on a run this time. This is a forced buy run for them, and Immer is the only one alive. They're gonna get a leg shot there. Immer finds him up, and Immer... The drop here, Full Bandana is gonna be able to get that kill there. Oh no, Immer tries to get out of there, but got caught in a bad situation there. Eternal Fire. Ersin's gonna be able to get that headshot onto Leo there. Jaretsi is the only one alive, and he's left in the middle of the map. Not the best place to be when you're all alone with just a USP. And Levantino's gonna... Trouble gonna open the round for Basement Boys there. Oh, look at that M-Star. He's quite deep inside. He's gonna be able to get one. Can he get more than that? He's not gonna be able to find Full Bandana, unfortunately. He goes out. Bambosh waiting. They drop down the smoke there, and it's Immer. Immer, perfect play there by Eternal Fire. They get both shots in the both corners. Only 14 seconds remaining, but they already have. Has to go in a better position, in a different position. Jaretsi checking every single corner. Gets flashed by his own teammate there. Ersin's gonna be able to get one. Gets a double kill there. It's all down to Jaretsi, and Jaretsi... Oh, the duel is again. coming in. This time, Emmer is gonna get a taste of his own medicine. He got an ace with the dualies at the very beginning of the round, but this time, he gets shut down completely. And everybody from Basement Boys is also there. It's gonna be one big massacre towards that side. Juresi leading the charge here. Levantino is gonna get the first one. They go forward. And Luxon gets another one. Right click coming in from the Glock. And Luxon gets a triple kill there. Playing the matchup. Calix playing the sole member here. As he gets rushed on by the enemies. Bambosh will be able to take the kill. Immer is there. The shotgun could be huge if they go forward without realizing it. And he doesn't find the head, but he does find it. And now they're scared. They know what kind of monster hides inside that connector. This Paul Bandana with that mag, but he gets taken out by the nade. How to kill monsters? You just nade them out. Juresi just hanging around in the area. Juresi is gonna be able to get one. Flashed on. Levantino's around the corner. He picked up the mag for himself, but he's only gonna get a one shot onto Juresi. Get a double kill there. Levantino is able to find those kills, and he gets away with it. Luxon's gonna get a double kill there, and that's gonna be Eternal Fire taking the lead away. We'll go forward. Trouble's gonna find a beautiful headshot there onto Immer. M-Star. Oh, that's more frags dropping down. That's a lot of kills happening. Eternal Fire find their way back into the side again. And there's nothing that Basement Boys can do to stop that from happening. The side there. Gonna take the peak. Gonna win that fight. Eternal Fire. They all stay in the site. Bambosh making his way in. He's not sure where the enemy is gonna be. He's gonna win the first fight. It's all down to Emster right now. Emster is gonna go in with the knife. He's gonna knife him out. And no time left. As he's gonna have to go in, get the C4 defused, but M-Star is gonna knife his way into the victory. Can they get out of the side though? Levantino might not. He does survive though, but M-Star... The rest of the boys are there. They're gonna go forward. Full Bandana. Juresi is gonna find a double kill there. It's a beautiful entry to the site. Basement Boys. They might be losing it out. There's nothing that they can do. But the rematch is gonna be even more fun to watch because this is playoffs right now. They face off against each other in the Swiss stage. Waited out. Immer's gonna be able to find that shot onto Erson. That's a beautiful shot found. And Leo, or Calix, finds that shot. Eternal Fire looks strong once again. Lost already 2 members there, and Full Bandana not in a good position either. Too many enemies, and he cannot deal with any of them. Juresi gets that kill onto him. And on the backline, M-Star finds another kill. It's only down to Bambosh. And M-Star still waiting him out. M-Star gonna see his body. Bambosh trying to make the run for it. Bambosh is gonna be able to find that shot. Bambosh swaps the gun for an AK. But he has enemies chasing him up. They are on the hunt, and Calix is gonna be able to get that kill. Eternal Fire! Looks like there's a fight going on. All the way to the other side here. Luxon has way too many enemies in front of him. The smoke's gonna cover them for the time being, but Luxon goes for the white peak here anyways. Gonna be able to get the kill. Immer is there, but Juresi helps him pick that kill up. It's all down to Trouble right now to hold down that side, but there is a backup already there. I I almost thought Bambosh was gonna come in on the A side, but he doesn't actually. Instead, Levantino was rotating, but he rotates back to the B side, and Bambosh has somehow made his way outside of the A side. He was the only person who was there once they led them in. Eternal Fire should be getting their match point here. They're set in stone. The op stays in hand there. They're going to be able to get a double kill there. So the weapons are still safe in their hands. Juresi is still on hunt. He might be able to get behind them if he gets there in time. Full Bandana is going to be able to get the first one there. So it's not over for Basement Boys yet. They don't look like they're going to lose anytime soon here. Fully Flash Chain Calyx is going to be able to take control of the connector here. And M-Star is going to be able to pick up that kill. That's one of the things I like about Eternal Fire, which Basement Boys didn't do, is enter together. Now look at how easy the sight gets sliced when they enter together. The smoke is going to be there, and the damage is being dealt. He's going to get a vision onto Bambosh there. And they're going to make the similar entry to the connector here. Juresi is not going to win that fight, but he spots double. Spots both of them. Bambosh is quite low. Levantino, he has an aid, but the enemy doesn't. Bambosh is going to go down. Now Luxon and Levantino and M-Star, it's all up to them. It's a 1 versus 1 situation. Levantino does have a kit, and he does have some time. Not the best. And Luxon's going to take a peek here. Luxon is going to waste enough time, just enough time, to make sure the time gives the victory to Eternal Fire, and they're gonna be the ones going forward